YouTube, select stream, refresh. Hey, chat, top chat, live chat. Hier kan ik alles en iedereen zien.
Alright.
Okay, let's switch to English. We kunnen 2 dingen doen voordat we switchen. We kunnen nu al beginnen. Of we zeggen, we wachten even totdat er mensen in zitten.
Ik zou gewoon nu beginnen, want de video wordt opgeslagen, toch?
Ja, dat is zeker waar.
Ja.
Oké, dan switch ik hem even naar Engels. Thank you for being here, MrDarkstoneTV.
You're welcome.
Guys and girls, all here, when you see this video, I'm very happy that I'm here joined today with MrDarkstoneTV. He's a very good friend of mine, also with a great YouTube channel. And today we're going to discuss his YouTube channel, as you can see below. Please, if you are into chess, subscribe to his YouTube channel because he has some great content. And last but not least, I'm sure that he's not here only for this year, but for the upcoming 5 years. So I'm very curious to hear more about his channel. Let's go through his channel. Let's go and take a look at his thumbnails, his content strategy, his community posts, and next to that also his shorts. But first of all, thank you for being here.
Thank you, Jonathan. Or Jonathan. Jonathan in Dutch. Jonathan in Dutch. So it's really great to be here. Thank you guys for watching the stream or watching the video after the stream has ended. Like Jonathan already said, I recently actually started a YouTube channel focusing on chess. As you can see in the screen as well. I started, I believe, early February with, actually the 3rd week of January. That must be something around that time. So I think close to 3 months now. And so far I've made quite a lot of content, a combination of videos and shorts, focusing on my own chess journey to kind of try and build a community around my road in becoming a better chess player, but also sharing the things that I learn in very specific how to win at chess videos, for example. So that's a really quick summary.
Great, man.
Of my channel.
And yeah, you already made a lot of content in those last 3 months.
Yep.
First of all, why did you start with YouTube? Maybe that's the best question to ask. That's
a very interesting question, and sometimes I still ask that question myself because you need the commitment to really build and maintain momentum with your channel, and sometimes life gets in the way of producing videos, and so to get back to your question, why, for me it was a way to put myself more accountable into becoming a better chess player, I would say, because it has been becoming a really big part of my hobby life, I would say, next to a full-time job and everything. And I just really wanted to grow as a chess player and see how far I could go in the world of chess.
But isn't it hard to be accountable for yourself and also having a YouTube channel? Doesn't it bring extra pressure to you?
Well, at the start, yes. But now I've sort of found my way to... the most important thing that I wanted to remember is that you need to keep enjoying what you do. So at the moment... So I actually combine... live streaming on Twitch with creating YouTube videos, and that's also one of my sources of content, especially for my YouTube shorts, which is also a great way to support the development of your YouTube community.
Exactly.
The question. What was the question again? I kind of forgot that.
Did you put extra pressure on yourself by having also a YouTube account where you document your journey?
Like I said, at the start definitely, because I felt really pressured about I need to continue live streaming very frequently, at least 3 times a week. In combination with that, you need to continuously produce more videos, but I think for a lot of people that have or want to create a YouTube channel, they need to really remember that it's about the quality over the quantity.
Yeah.
Even though I'm still producing a lot of videos, and sometimes I catch myself in that sort of quantity cycle rather than producing the quality content. But
I totally understand what you're saying, and I think you already did very well. By the way, Muslim Army and Mr. Maisi, hi, good to see you. Welcome. If you have any questions for Mr. DarkstoneTV, just let me know below in the chat, and I'll get back to you as well. Hey, good to see you. I hope you're doing well. But looking at what you're documenting, and also on Twitch, are you also still producing content on Twitch next to YouTube, or is it only YouTube right now? Like, how does it work currently within live? Because live happens and a lot of stuff happens, so yeah.
Yeah, so for me, YouTube will always have the priority over Twitch. But like I also mentioned earlier, Twitch is really a means for me to produce more content for YouTube.
Yeah.
So that's why I like to stick with Twitch as well. But my core focus remains with creating real videos for YouTube.
Yeah. Okay. Before we go to the next question, Real, see you. Good to see you as well. Welcome. If you guys have any questions for Mr. Darkstone, please let me know. Looking at your content on YouTube, what kind of videos do you produce?
So I kind of stick to 2 parallel YouTube series.
Yes.
For YouTube videos, so YouTube longs, that is. One is my Road to 1500 chess elo. For those of you that don't really play online chess, first of all, definitely try. check it out via chess.com. It's a great game, but anyways, getting off topic here. So that's one series, my Road to 1500, to really improve myself as a chess player. And the other one is how to play chess, create these very short 1 or 2 minute videos on how to do certain tactics. I actually also see that Real CU has a question. What's your question?
Yeah, please let us know below in the chat. Oh.
When did I start playing chess? I started playing chess, I believe, in 2021. Very casually. I was a very bad chess player. And I sort of learned like an autodidact. So you sort of start remembering certain tricks or traps and learn how to deal with it, and slowly increase my elo. And so far I've been growing quite steadily. So I think I only play around 3 times a week as well, so not like 24/7, because I don't have time for that. I have a job, so this is really something on the side. So yeah, since I think end of 2021, something like that, yeah.
And looking at those 3 times per week, do you also record all of your games?
No, definitely not. I also really play by myself a lot of blitz games, for those of you familiar with chess, which is 3-minute chess games. And I really need to sit down, have the right mental space to start producing content, Just don't use every opportunity to record, because you really need to be in the right mindset. And I also strongly believe that your viewers will notice if you are or are not in the right mental space while creating the video or live stream.
Exactly. Ryu-Su, are you also playing chess? And did that answer your question? Before Ryu-Su is answering that, I have another question. So looking at your 2 types of videos, how often do you create these videos, like how to win at chess or how to checkmate, looking at the screen?
So I try to produce 1 or 2 videos a week. Like I mentioned before, there are 2 parallel series, so 1 video for each series, which I think is quite okay, as long as the consistency is there. And I also see it back in my growth as a YouTuber, based on the data. And so yeah, I think this strategy works. And besides the YouTube long videos, I post 1 YouTube short every day.
Every day?
Every day, yes.
Every day?
Yeah.
Whoa. And how do you create them in bulk, your YouTube shorts?
Yes, I do. So I live stream on Twitch every Sunday morning for about 3 hours with my community, and I play chess with them. And as you can see here, I already posted quite a lot of videos or shorts, and some of them have really taken off. A couple of 13K, 23K views.
Both 23K?
Yeah,
Nice.
both 23K, which is based on the new way of measuring views according to YouTube. Yeah.
Good to see you, Practice. If any of you has a question, please let me know down the chat so MrDarkstoneTV can... Oh, you love chess.
Hey, nice. That's nice. Thank you. Good that you love chess, Practice.
Practice, please subscribe to MrDarkstoneTV if you love chess. Looking at your viral shorts.
Yeah.
What is there a topic that made this viral? Is it about the same topic?
That's that's a very interesting question, and I think for each of these shorts, so let's take the top 3.
Yes.
The rare checkmate surprise in 30 seconds, bishop queen mate, and the never resign one. I think they're all quite different and unique in its own way. If we look at the rare checkmate surprise in 30 seconds, that was actually one of my first shorts, and I gained 9 subscribers out of it, which is still by far my best performing or rewarding short in that sense. It's short, as in the short is only 18 seconds.
Yes.
So the view duration is really high, and I noticed that a lot of the shorts that are doing well are below 20 seconds. That's sort of like the attention span of people watching the short. But also my reaction has a lot of emotion in the game that I played. That's
something that people like to see.
Yeah, people really like the way that I reacted to the game that I was playing. And when we look at the other 2 shorts, the Never Resign one, I think the title was actually really catchy. Never resign from your chess game, as in never give up, even though you're behind in material for those of you that play chess. And it's kind of a mainstream concept, never resign. And then it attracts
it's relatable
curiosity.
For people
relatable, it creates curiosity. And I still get some views actually on that short, which never really happens for my other stuff.
So this one is like 3 months old and it's still getting views?
No, not that one.
Oh, sorry,
the Never Resign one.
Yeah.
And the Bishop Queen Mate, I think that's also gone viral because a lot of people commented on it. And that's actually really funny because I misplayed the game. So a lot of people, a lot of chess players that are way better than me, and there are tons of chess players that are better than me, commented that there were so many other opportunities to checkmate my opponent. So it created a lot of engagement about, oh my god, why did you play like this? And the more that people comment on your short, the more it supports the algorithm.
Exactly, those engagement metrics.
Yeah.
And those people who also commented, did they get back to other shorts from you?
I'm actually not sure.
Oh, okay.
I think I have a couple of frequent commenters, but not all. When did you start your YouTube channel? I started my YouTube channel, I think the end of January. Do you think there's a guide on how to get 500 ELO?
The question is, do you think you can create a guide? How to get 500 ELO?
Well, I might, but again, I'm not a professional chess player, and explaining chess is really incredibly difficult. So I could, but right now I'm actually making a couple of guides. So that's one of my YouTube series on how to learn certain tactics, how to checkmate your opponent with, for example, 2 bishops or a knight and a bishop. So that's not really a guide how to get to 500 ELO, but it will help you grasp certain chess concepts and make you a better chess player.
Exactly. A clear mind, good to see you. Welcome back as well. I saw you 2 days ago as well. Thank you. But Real Sue and Practice, please subscribe on Mr. Darkstone his YouTube channel, because I'm sure that he can help you guys. So yeah, when did you start your YouTube channel? That was a great question. You answered that. But looking at your first month and where you are right now, do you see yourself as someone who grew within YouTube, like that you now know a bit about the YouTube analytics, about how to create a title, about how to create a thumbnail?
I think a little bit, but I still have a very long way to go. That's what I feel.
Yeah.
So, hey, thanks for the subscription, Practice. Really appreciate that. But you know, it's a continuous process of learning what's the best thumbnail, what's the right title, and you know, you're always still dependent on the, let's say, the algorithm, because you know, some videos that you think will do better don't.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is very frustrating, right?
And those that you don't put that much effort in always go sky high.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I also had with those shorts that I just showed you. I was like, okay, this is just content. Yeah. Hey, thanks for the subscription, Real Sue.
So, Real Sue, I think that you can maybe ask Mr. Darkstone if he can create a guide for you in the future. No, it depends on the content, of course. And also on, if you create some things, sometimes they go viral, sometimes they don't, but you can't always see what's the main factor that it can go viral. And with your shorts, it was maybe your reaction, or maybe something people can relate to, but it's still always try and learn, test and learn, and work upon that.
Yeah. And if I can add on that, something that I read consistently, also on Reddit, there are a lot of great Reddits on how to get better at creating or growing your YouTube channel. But it's all about consistency, you know.
Yeah.
If you just post regularly, there will be a couple of outliers with a lot of views. So that's what you need to be patient.
Exactly.
For. Yeah.
Exactly. Looking at what Real Sue is saying, it's hard to explain chess even to my dad. Maybe that's a good series. How to explain chess to your dad.
That could be very interesting. But
exactly.
It's so, I completely relate to Real Sue. It's so, you know, I tried explaining chess to my girlfriend. And it's so incredibly hard to explain why you need to move this chess piece and not the other one.
Yeah.
Without, you know, failing 100 times. It's so difficult. So if I need to think really hard about how to actually do that. But it would be a really funny series.
It could be something, how to explain it to your girlfriend, how to explain it to your dad, and how to explain it to your mother.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good thing.
Okay, going back to your channel, I also see some posts on your channel, and I'm not sure if people on the live stream can see. By the way, guys, if you have any question in the meantime for Mr. DarkstoneTV, please let us know so he can come back to you as well, or if you have a question for me. Let us know in the chat. The king, nice. Okay, looking at your community posts, how often do you post? I see 1 day ago, 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Is it hard for you to come up with posts? Or are you using any tools?
So those are 3 questions.
Yeah. First,
so I kind of started doing posts more frequently over the last week, I would say.
Yeah.
And I already see a lot of results, not in terms of subscribers, but people interacting with the posts or voting, because I used a lot of quizzes.
Yeah.
All about chess, obviously, and a lot of different topics, such as what opening is the best opening, who was the best chess player, or, you know, that kind of stuff. And it's a very easy way to engage with your community. And to get back to your second question, is it difficult to come up with posts? Because I believe that was your question, right? I actually just used ChatGPT.
Oh, that's great.
I asked ChatGPT, can you write 10 more text posts or quizzes for me for my community on YouTube? And I copy-paste them.
No, that's great.
And then put them in the... Hey, Robin. And then I put them, on the, what's it called? Like the planner, you know?
You schedule them.
In my schedule, exactly. Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So. Andreas DK, welcome back. Yeah, it's been a while. Welcome and thank you. If any of you, Robin, you as well, has a question for Mr. DarkstoneTV, please let us know in the chat. And continuing on your YouTube community posts, do you also get some reactions on your posts? And are they always by the same people or different people?
Okay. What was your question again?
Wait, let me remove this guy. Mr. Mitchell van der Hulst. Let me, No. My question was, like, do you see comments from the same people on your posts or from different people?
There are a couple of frequent people that return to the community posts, but it's not. I mean, it's not as if I've been doing this for a year and there's a certain stable returning community.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I can show you what that looks like.
Yeah.
Going to my content, to my posts, and here you can see it. If you're doing it for a bit, it gets easier, as you can see here. So just keep on going, because you can also get some subscribers.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
Okay, going back to your channel. You also went live once.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I went live once on YouTube.
Hey, Ryusu. Say hi. Well, if you have any questions, just let me know, Ryusu. You also went live once, and was it different compared to Twitch?
Well, I actually used a vertical stream.
Yeah.
Which was also a first time for me, just to check it out. It was okay. It's not a real difference between Twitch and YouTube for me right now, but it's I for now I like to stick to YouTube. I like to stick to Twitch because I have a certain returning.
You have a system.
I have a system. I have a basis of viewers that come back every week, and I like to maintain that connection and play chess with those people. So, but yeah, I mean, vertical streaming is a really interesting concept and could be very rewarding, definitely. So I will definitely try that in the near future again. Yeah.
Maybe if you have the time next to your Twitch streams.
Exactly.
Or maybe you can also combine Twitch and YouTube. Not sure about that, but
yeah, maybe. I'm not sure yet. It's all about balance.
Yeah.
Definitely.
And now looking at.
Wow.
With how many did we start?
132 or 133, I think. Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Right, guys, thank you for subscribing.
Thanks, man, Andreas.
Andreas, thank you very much. Andreas, if you have any questions for Mr. Darkstone, please let us know in the chat. Also to you, Robin and Stony, if you're still there. Caleb, YouTube, thank you.
Hey, thanks, man. Really appreciate it, guys.
Yeah. Please let us know if you have any questions for this chess player. I'm sure that he can help you with some tips. Going back to your YouTube channel and going back to your content strategy. Right now it's April.
Yeah.
What do you want to post before the start of the summer? Have you thought about that?
Well, first of all, I think I want to reach my goal of reaching 1500 chess elo.
Yes.
So that would be sort of the end of that chapter, and then it opens up a lot of new possibilities to create a new YouTube series. So that's really exciting. We'll see you. How many years did it take to get 1000 elo? I think it took me about 3 months. Of playing a lot of daily games, actually, because that allows you to think really hard about the next moves. Yes, exactly. My goal is to reach 1500. I originally thought, let's put the goal not too ambitious and say road to 1500 by the end of 2025. But so far I'm already at 1420, I believe. So we are really close to that goal already. So I'm optimistic.
Nice.
Yeah, it's
so
going well.
After that, we can expect some new series, like how to explain it to your dad, or how to explain it to your girlfriend.
for example, and I'm definitely also continuing to grow as a chess player. So maybe a road to 1800 and using more.
What's the highest level of chess? Because I'm not within the chess.
Well, as in chess titles of professional players,
like the number. Now you have road to 1500.
When we're looking at the best chess players in the world, they're around 3200. 3200, yes.
Okay, so they're still.
But that's not over the board, by the way. For those of you that play chess and know about it, it's about the online rating in this case.
Caleb, YouTube. Well, we can see you, and I'm not sure what you made. Hi, made by face emoji AI.
I can't. I see you as an IM in 1.8 years. Well, that would be insane. No way.
Okay, tell me, for the people who don't play chess, what is IM?
IM is International Master. So there are different chess titles that a chess player can obtain by playing over the board chess. So that's real life with a real chessboard. Fun fact, there are more billionaires on the planet than grandmasters in chess.
Oh wow! So
Yeah.
that's something to work.
Yeah,
towards.
well, I mean, those people play chess since they're about 5 or 6 years old, so, yeah.
Okay, wait. Let me get back to your channel. I want to see if this is... Yeah! Thanks, guys, for subscribing. Great. Okay. So we have the summer, sorry. Going back to my question. So we have this summer is coming, right? And you're working towards the 1500. You have your how-to videos.
Yeah.
Is it currently just this as your system, growing towards the 1500 ELO and then the how-to videos, or do you also see yourself doing something else?
Something that I would really like to do is combining making online videos with physical ones.
Yeah.
So in my case, playing chess over the board with a camera, videotaping it. I really like that concept. So for example, going to a chess bar and play chess with strangers or friends or whoever wants to play.
That's great.
And make content out of that. Maybe even live stream it. You know, that would be a really, really fun way of creating content. But that's really...
I'm not going to talk about your home place. This sounds great, but is it possible in your home place? Is there a chess bar there?
That's actually a very interesting question. No, not a lot. But there are a couple of bars with tables that could create the right environment.
Wow.
But that's like long-term ideas. That's something, you know, you need to create content that makes you, that gives you energy, that makes you enthusiastic. And when I think about creating that kind of content, I get excited.
Yes.
So I think that's also for all the content creators out here, a way to think about how to create content. Think about certain ideas, and if it makes you exciting, that's the right way to go. That's how I personally sort of go through and experience my YouTube journey.
Exactly. And talking about your YouTube journey and things, what was the biggest lesson so far within your YouTube journey?
I think that's actually one of my biggest YouTube lessons, to really stick to the kind of content that you want to create, not only follow the trends for the likes and the subscriptions, because that will burn you out completely if you don't really like making that content.
Exactly.
And besides that, of course, like I already mentioned, for those of you that are still watching from the start, stay consistent.
Yeah, that's I think the most important thing.
Yeah.
So we're like now 2 years in the future. Where do you see yourself with YouTube? Like what do you want to achieve within?
I mean, I think for a lot of almost all creators out here, it's to get monetized. That's just a nice goal to move towards too, and that's one goal. I would say that's my secondary goal. My primary goal is to really grow my community around myself improving in chess, but also sharing my lessons learned and how to play chess
Have you ever
with
thought
those people.
about the community post, about what you've learned and how you can share that, like your experience? Instead of only posting quizzes, also have one community post slot within a week where you post your lessons of the week.
That could, like in playing chess.
Yeah, so people could bond with you.
That would be interesting, but also a bit difficult because, like I said, I only play chess, I think, 3 times a week.
That's true. Yeah.
So there's not really a very concrete lesson that I've learned in a week, I would say.
True.
Yeah,
True.
but it's an interesting concept though, and I would definitely do that for sure if I had more time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
definitely.
now going back to what Rio Su said about explaining to your dad. Do you watch other YouTubers? Like, do you watch their series? Do you watch their content? Other chess players, and what kind of content do they create?
Yes, I definitely watch a lot of other content creators, especially the bigger ones, because you know those people create and follow the trends. It inspires myself to think about, what could be interesting to do. But
is there a big YouTuber you're following, or like
well, yeah, I mean, especially for those of you that also follow chess content creators. There's Gotham Chess. He's sort of like the godfather of online chess content. I believe he has over 6 million subscribers, which is absolutely insane, and
That's
the number
insane.
one by far.
Yeah.
Then there's a grandmaster, Hikaru, which has around 3 million, and there are a couple of other ones that are interesting. But yeah.
Do they create the same type of content, or do they create different type of content? Like their content strategy? Do you ever analyze their content strategy? What kind of content are they creating?
Well, first of all, yes, Gotham Chess indeed, Real Seal. They are creating content from a different point of view, you know, because they are way better chess players than me. So they are more equipped to really teach top down to the community.
Yeah.
And for example, create a road to 500 ELO or how to reach 500 ELO, that kind of stuff. And I'm sort of growing together with the community, you know, so there's a huge difference there, which I think is also a very interesting angle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Trey, welcome back to the channel, to the live stream. I know you're always there, Trey. I really appreciate it. And you started a gaming channel. I'll get back to you to help you. And I'm very happy that you also changed your titles. So welcome back, Trey. And if you have any questions, Trey, for MrDarkstoneTV, please let us know in the chat. Okay, so you have your other big YouTubers you're looking at. Do you also look at smaller YouTubers or YouTubers outside of your niche? Like, do you also analyze their content and see if you can learn from them?
So first of all, the niche is very saturated with a lot of people that play chess on YouTube.
Yeah.
The only difference between me and them is, or most of them, is that they don't use their face. So they're, what's the right word for that? Like
faceless channels.
They're faceless channels. And I don't really believe in the success of those kind of channels. Unless you post, I don't know, chess memes or something, but not if you want to create the same kind of content that I do. You really need to bond with your community by using your face and not be afraid of it. You know, it can be kind of scary at first to really put yourself on the internet like that.
Your first live stream.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, it's really nerve-wracking for some people, and you know, there are also some insecure people that would love to do the same but are too afraid. But I would say just do it, man. Especially the chess community, it's an awesome community. I've met a lot of really nice people over the past 3 months. So yeah, it's a great way to do the. But to come back to your main question, yes, I also watch people with similar YouTube channel sizes in terms of subscribers as me. Not that many, because they don't make like exactly the same kind of content as I do. But the road to 1500 or road to 2000, for example, is a very common concept within the niche of chess. Yeah, chess content.
So Bila, happy birthday to you. And I hope you're having a great day. And also to your cousin Ryusu. So, Mr. Darkstone, coming back to your own content strategy, because you're also looking to other people their content, but what is your system? How do you create your content? Like, what does your system look like on a Monday morning? When do you start working on your YouTube channel?
So I really like to give myself the flexibility and not put it as a I have to do this now kind of system. So I don't really have specific days where I make videos. I do it whenever I feel like it, like I'm in the right space, as long as I try to keep that schedule of 1 or 2 videos a week to keep that algorithm fed, and also my community happy with new content. So I really like that freedom and flexibility in creating that content, and I think that's also really good for your mental health. To not force yourself,
because otherwise you can get burnt out.
Exactly, and that's not the whole point of having a YouTube channel. So yeah.
And now looking at your most popular videos, so you're creating your road to like every week?
Yeah, I try to post once a week. Yeah, maybe once every 5 or 6 days, but last time once a week. Yeah.
And you also started posting those how-tos, and those how-tos are getting picked up by the algorithm.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what kind of traffic it gets? Is it from the search? Is it from browse? Is it from suggested?
I have to do this top of mind because it also kind of depends on the kind of video. I'll come back to your question in a second.
No, you can first come back on that, and then we can think about.
My favorite chess opening as white would be the London system. It's a very stable system that got me a lot of elo. I think I started playing it around 800 or 900 elo, and now I still use it all the way up to 1400. So if you want to get better, learn the system, and it gives you a lot of structure on the chessboard. And I really like that about the London system. And as black, I would say the Ruy Lopez or the London system, also as black. Yeah, definitely.
Nice. Loving the London. Sorry, coming back to your what traffic. Wait, before we move into that, Real Sue, what's your favorite opening? Maybe that's also a nice question to you.
In the meantime, I can answer your question. I think it's a mixture of browse and recommended. Not a lot. I actually still, I'm also still a beginner with creating YouTube content. So that's not YouTube search, right? That's a different category.
That's a different category.
So I almost have 0 YouTube search views, which I don't know if that's a bad thing.
No, it's not a bad thing.
But
as long as you're getting views.
Yeah, I know, but not for the longer term.
For the evergreen and the long term,
exactly.
I can help you with that. We can work on that.
Yeah.
Dr. Luke's at my YouTube. Trey, I'll get back to you. I only know the London. So, Real Sue, if you want to learn another opening, I think you can watch MrDarkstoneTV videos, right?
Yes. Even though I play the London as well a lot, so.
But you don't have the other openings as videos?
No, I don't have videos about openings yet because that's also a very saturated market. I have been thinking about creating videos about openings, but then again, like I already mentioned, it's extremely difficult to explain chess, especially if you're not that good yourself. I'm an intermediate player, but you really need to be a top player to really explain the certain concepts.
What could help you maybe with those type of videos if it's saturated? Maybe use the word 2025 so people see that it's new.
Maybe, but I also think I should first grow as a player myself first before I make those kind of videos. And it's also helps with credibility. Why would someone listen to an intermediate player instead of a high level grandmaster? Let's say. So I make these how to win at chess videos or how to checkmate videos. As you can see, I'm quite proud with the amount of views that I get. It's not a lot, but for me it is.
It is. There are a lot of views.
Yeah, I'm really happy with it, and for me, it's also a way to learn chess myself by explaining certain what's it called, strategies or tactics. Yeah.
Exactly. Bones, welkom, top dat je er bent, en hopelijk geniet je van je vakantie. Sorry, going back to English. Thanks, Bones. As always, I really appreciate it that you were here. Another question I have. So, we have your videos, we have your shorts, we have your posts, we have your lives. What do you think, where do you get the most engagement from at the moment? Are it your long videos, or your shorts, or your lives on Twitch? I'm now moving a bit more to as a creator, going from your YouTube channel more to the creator side of things.
Well, I think that's very difficult because what's considered engagement? Is it
like comments?
Like comments, okay,
Comments. Where do you get the most comments? During the live streams on Twitch?
Well, I think similar to this live stream, there are a lot of people dropping by and commenting. I do have quite some engagement on Twitch. For the record, I only get average around 6 to 8 viewers per stream. But those people return every week and they want to play, and we converse, we get to know each other a little bit on an abstract level,
Exactly.
And not a lot of people comment on my videos on YouTube. I mean, some do, but sometimes you also have to sort of entice your viewers to comment, For example, in those how to checkmate or how to win at chess videos, I comment myself, what kind of video do you want to see next?
Yeah.
And people comment on those. And it also feeds back into the algorithm, So not only do you get ideas from your viewers for new videos or future videos, but you also support the algorithm by having those people respond. So it has a lot of bonuses to engage in that way. Yeah.
Talking about that, I'm gonna create a poll. Do you know how to play chess?
Nice.
So, talking more about being a creator and the creator type of stuff, do you already have any affiliate deals?
No. I think I'm a little bit too small to have affiliate deals. I do have, I am a
Twitch affiliate?
Yes, I am Twitch affiliate indeed. So people can subscribe to me, people can donate. Although I have to say, not a lot of people do, which is totally okay because I only stream once a week, you know. But more like, okay, I have the affiliate status on Twitch.
So people can donate.
Yes, and I also am a chess.com affiliate. So that means that I'm an official community streamer of chess.com. Which you can do by just filling in an application form and sort of legitimize your Twitch channel.
Nice.
And connect it to the platform, sort of integrate it. And that also gives me a discount code actually for people that want to get a subscription on chess.com. So that's also kind of like
do you
an
have
affiliate.
That within your description of your videos?
Yes, but also just on my YouTube channel itself.
Yeah.
I think you can even see it if you... There's like an additional link there. That's chess.com membership link where people get a 42% discount on their membership.
I'm not sure if I can paste it within the chat.
I think that should work, yeah. Which is also, you know, for a new content creator, those kind of things are really exciting and it makes you feel good about the fact that you're creating content and, you know, gives you a sort of status. Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, yeah, nice.
Definitely.
And any other big YouTubers who have affiliate deals, do you think you can have an affiliate deal within the next 2 years? Do you think you need 1,000 subscribers on YouTube in order to do that?
I think so, but honestly, I have zero expectations. Yeah. I'm going...
Hi Vima, welcome back. Sorry, coming back to you.
I'm really going with the flow, and I don't really have a lot of expectations because that often leads to disappointment. You know?
Yeah.
And as they also say, comparison is the thief of joy. So I also try to not compare myself too much with other content creators doing the same stuff.
Yeah.
You know, they might get way more views or more subscribers over time, and it's very easy to feel frustrated about it or maybe even sad. So really keep telling yourself that just focus on your own goals, continue the grind, and eventually everyone will get there as long as they stay consistent. Yeah.
I think for all of you there, and Vima, I know you're also a content creator. I think those are some wise words that we all need to live by. Yeah. Vima or any other person, if you have any questions for MrDarkstoneTV, please let us know in the chat. And Vima, once again, thank you for joining. I really appreciate it that you're always here for every live stream, and Bones, you as well. And Trey, if you're still there, you as well, man. I really appreciate it. Guys, anyone with a question? Otherwise, I'm gonna ask another question. Hi. Nice. Oh, wow. Okay, wait. Guys, please, if you love chess, also subscribe to Mr. Darkstone so he can grow his channel. And guys, I also appreciate it that you subscribe to my channel. Thanks a lot. Now, I'm a bit curious how people found this live stream, because my other live streams tend to go through the YouTube vertical feed, and this one also the shorts feed and the vertical feed. Okay, cool.
Cool. It's very interesting. Always very addictive as well, right?
Exactly.
To watch your YouTube data,
exactly,
statistics and everything.
Exactly.
Refresh those pages all day, every day.
Like a zombie.
Yeah.
How often do you delete your YouTube studio in a week?
Oh man, too many times. It's so distracting on work, man.
Yeah.
So I have a full-time job, and this is really something on the side. So, you know, the moment you wake up, maybe even the moment you wake up in the middle of the night and you know you need to get back to sleep. Maybe your recently posted video just went off, you know,
Yeah.
got like 1,000 views, and then you can't even sleep because you're too excited about it and keep refreshing even more. So it's like a drug.
And how do you explain that to your girlfriend?
She doesn't know. Oh, that's awesome, Vima. Your son loves chess. He plays with his friends online all the time. It is one of the best games to play with or as a kid. So, yeah, nice. That's really nice to read.
Yeah, so I now have some rapid questions, and then I think we're gonna wrap it up and go for a drink. Guys and girls, if any of you also has a question, please let us know in the chat, so MrDarkstoneTV can answer it for you. Would you rather have 1,000 views on a short or on a long form video?
That's a question. Well, I think that's an easy one. I don't want to sound arrogant, but 1,000 views on a short is not that difficult.
Yeah. Engaged views.
Engaged views, yeah, that's a whole different story, but still that's around 2,000.
Exactly.
What's the right word? Normal views,
yes.
I guess. So definitely 1,000 on my long videos, 100% for sure. I've only managed to get it once with my #1 video, and that was a great moment. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. And there we have it once again. I'm 100% eens met jou. So her son is always asking her to play, but she doesn't understand. So coming back to Ryu, how to explain chess to your parents?
Oh yes, that's Vima. We were just talking about how difficult it is to explain chess, how to play chess to your girlfriend or wife or boyfriend or whoever. And yeah, this is this is very relatable, right? Because I also struggle with explaining it even to my girlfriend. So let alone. As a mother learning it from your son, you know, that's a very interesting relation in that sense.
Okay, another question. And Ryu, if you do have a question, let us know in the chat. Twitch, 1,000 subscribers, 8 members, or 1,000 subscribers on YouTube?
Bro, 1,000 subscribers on Twitch is 5,000 euros.
Oh really? Okay. I did not know
a month.
Yeah.
So what do you think? I mean, I don't want to sound money greed, but I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That's a lot, man.
Money is money.
That's a lot, yeah.
Do you have any questions for me?
Well, maybe I think it's very interesting to hear as a small content creator. When I'm looking at you, you have more than 2,000 subscribers on one channel, over 10,000 on the other. What are your tips for smaller content creators that really want to grow, like myself?
I think I just keep on going.
The consistency.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also learning from what works and what doesn't work. But don't burn yourself out by doing it, and have some fun. I think that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
And also, what's always helping is by just testing stuff out. So that's why I'm coming back on the how to explain to your parents. Maybe it's something of a third type of video once you've hit the 1,500 elo.
That could be,
you could try something.
That could be a very interesting concept.
Yeah. Oh, Vima, thank you.
Oh, thank you so much, Vima.
In the meantime, we could also take a look at some tools that could help you grow. So if you look at the vidIQ keyword inspector and let's say, do you have any topic around chess you want to know more about, or you could maybe create a video around?
I don't think I have an answer to that question right now. It's
let's say 1,500 elo. What are people looking at? And I also would like to see if people within the live stream can see this. Yes, people can see this if I moved a bit like this. Yes.
So I never really used this. Can you explain how this works?
Yeah. So I have some tools where you could take a look at what people are searching for. I'm subscribed to the vidIQ tool. It's a paid tool, and there I can search for keywords, and I can see how many people search for it per month and what the competition is on those keywords. So
and competition as in how many videos there are of it?
Exactly.
Okay. So what does medium or high even mean? Like,
so that means that you don't need to create a video around it because a lot of people are creating a video around it.
it's a saturated niche.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And very low is that, and I'm not sure if this data is correct, that there's not that much content around, but I'm not totally sure.
But then, I mean, if the competition is very low, that doesn't necessarily, there is search volume around it, right? So that means there is an opportunity to create
there's a gap.
A gap. Yeah.
And what you want is to create content around those gaps, because if you go to your own YouTube studio and go to your analytics and then to your trends, you can also spot here some content gaps.
Yeah, that's you mean these three. That's what I notice sometimes. Yeah.
So these are also content gaps.
Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah, very valuable. But then again, like what I mentioned earlier, try to find a balance in following those trends and sticking with the type of content that you really like, because otherwise it's just you're not going to enjoy the stuff that you do. So.
And then talking about your content strategy is maybe create 2 videos you like and you want to create, and after that 1 video where you can test some things out, and then going back to those 2 videos. And
that could be a very interesting.
That's a strategy that vidIQ suggests.
Okay. Oh, they suggest it like that.
Yeah. On their podcast.
Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Nice. And then I also have another tool. It's TubeBuddy. It's like the same type of tool, and if I say here 1500 ELO chess, right? Not sure what. Here you can see the same type of things.
What does very good mean? As in, it is good to make a video about it?
Yeah, exactly. But I'm not sure if this data is correct, because you already told me that a lot of people are creating videos around it, so it's very saturated.
Yeah, well, not necessarily 1500, I would say, but a lot of people are creating a road to a certain amount of chess ELO videos, you know? Yeah.
Yes.
So what does optimization strength mean here?
In this case,
how well optimized the top ranking videos are for this search phrase. Low optimization means you have a chance to rank higher by.
So I think it's not a very good keyword to have, because it's excellent, and the lower it is, the more chance you have, I think.
Chance you have
To rank. And right now, those top ranked videos are already optimized.
So, okay, so there are some really good videos about it.
Exactly. That already gets most of the...
That makes a lot of sense.
Links.
Yeah. Do you think you can get 1,000 subs this month? Oh man, you mean in April? No way, dude.
if we keep on...
keep refreshing, yeah.
Maybe in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
If all of you can subscribe right now.
Let's
see.
No. Let's not do this. I'm not doing this for subscribers.
No.
But no, I think 1,000 subscribers. I think honestly, my goal now is very modest: 1 sub a day. I just want 1 subscriber per day, ideally more. But 1 sub a day equals growth.
Exactly.
And you don't want to put the bar too high, otherwise you're just going to feel bad about the fact that you don't reach that goal. So, and I've actually had a dry streak for 2 weeks straight. Okay, I was stuck at 68 subscribers. I remember very vividly. And I even lost 1 subscriber in the process. So I was at 69 and I went to 68, and I didn't gain. I had views. I gained views, especially on my shorts. But I just couldn't get any subscribers, and that was an incredibly frustrating period for me, because I thought, am I doing something wrong? Why are people not subscribing? But then I remembered I shouldn't be focused so much on that figure, you know?
Maybe it's funny, because right now you doubled that amount of subs.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. And so technically, if we remove that 2 weeks dry streak, I've only been... growing, I would say, for 10 weeks with this YouTube channel, and I'm very, very happy with the result. Yeah. What's that? 27 years is weeks, so less than 10. What does that mean? Like less than 10,000 subs in 27 years?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm going to. create content when I'm like 50. But maybe, you never know how it goes. We're a different generation.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
yeah.
And if we can, okay, I'm gonna say it. And if we can earn money from it, yeah, why not?
Yeah. I mean, it's a great way to earn something on the side, but should not be your primary goal. I mean, for a lot of people it is, but yeah.
And looking at the chat, 60% of the people, only 5 votes, don't know how to play chess.
Huh.
So there's still a lot to learn.
That's interesting.
Let's wrap it up.
Yep.
Do you have any questions for me? Otherwise, I'm going to say the audience goodbye.
Not any questions right now. I actually really liked being on this live stream. So maybe in the foreseeable future, we can definitely do it again. Maybe in the next time that we have this live stream, we've seen some growth in the channel, and we can dive into the statistics of the channel.
Yes.
That would actually be really interesting, I think, for the people that stuck around all this time during the current video. Hey, thank you so much, Fima. Really appreciate it, and I hope your son is probably better at chess than me, by the way, just for the record.
And Vima, your son could also subscribe. No, joking.
No, but really, thank you. Really appreciate it. I hope he enjoys the videos. Again, he's probably better than me, but that's okay. And I'm definitely going to check out your channel, by the way, as well. Since oh wow, 1.62k.
Yeah, Vima's doing good.
That's amazing.
And Vima, I'm still coming back to you. I can see where your email is over there. I found it, and I'm gonna help you with your keyword strategy. So I'll get back to you.
Nice.
Yeah. Thanks, Vima.
All right.
Let's wrap it up. Okay, guys.
You're more concerned about the subscriptions than I am.
Vima, thank you. Ryusu, thank you. Akirate Douglas, CS, thank you as well. And Bones, once again, and to all those others, thank you very much for joining today. I'm gonna see you later this week. Please enjoy your Sunday. And MrDarkstoneTV, thank you, man.
You're welcome, man. It was a pleasure.
Maybe you get to learn some chess.
Hey, that would be great. See you next time, Vima.
Thanks, guys.
Ciao.